So in today's episode, I'm going to give you my top 8 influencers that I believe give the best content. Now, just because I follow these influencers doesn't mean that I take all their trades and all their opinions word for word. I obviously do my own research on top of it. But sometimes it's nice to hear other people's opinions on the market. Okay, so first up is Benjamin Cowen. Now, I'm sure you probably have already heard of this guy. He is quite big. He has over 818,000 subscribers, and his channel is called Into the Cryptoverse. I really like to listen to Benjamin's opinion. He normally goes over Bitcoin, and he does make a lot of videos on the Bitcoin dominance. Not to say that he gets everything right 100%. I remember in the previous bull cycle, he was making videos of lengthening cycles. So he had the belief that the previous bull run was going to go on for longer, which it didn't. And he admits that he was wrong. Now, no matter who you are in the investing game, you always make mistakes, and obviously you try and learn from them. Benjamin Cowen is also very active on Twitter. And I did see this post, I think it was today or yesterday. This will not be a popular view, but it needs to be said. Others/BTC. So that's the chart on TraderView. So it tracks all the top alts apart from the top 10 compared to BTC. Put in a new low last week. So every rally by low market cap alts against Bitcoin over the past 3 years were nothing more than a bear market rallies. You will see gurus all over Twitter nonstop shilling meme coins as most of them asymptotically go to zero against BTC. You will likely find a few of them in the comments on this post, cherry picking a few to make their case. But the chart of the collective altcoin market does not lie. Alts to BTC pairs have been putting in lower highs for 3 years. Most of the lower market cap alts they were shilling a year ago, they've gone quiet about, and they just keep on moving on to new shiny meme coins. Projects from a year ago got rugged, so they just do it over and over again. The chart shows what is happening, but yet many will refuse to believe this. So basically, when you look at this chart, so it's tracking all of the altcoins, excluding the top 10 alts, compared to the BTC price. From the peak of 2022 to now, all the altcoins have been bleeding against Bitcoin. So therefore, by looking at this chart, you would be far better off buying Bitcoin than buying altcoins. Because we just seen last week that this chart just put in a new lower low. Now, he did go on to say that there is obviously some outliers. So there would be some altcoins that did outperform Bitcoin. And I think it was only like 42 altcoins, and the majority of them were meme coins. So Benjamin Cowen was also very vocal about the Bitcoin dominance chart, and he was predicting it to hit 60% this year before rolling over. Now, you have to understand the Bitcoin dominance chart has an inverse correlation to the altcoins. So as the Bitcoin dominance chart goes up, that's showing that it's more dominant to the altcoins. For the altcoins to perform better, you'd want to see the Bitcoin dominance to come down. And he has been predicting for a long time that the Bitcoin dominance would top out at 60% before rolling over. So as you can see from today, it is very close to 60%. So it got to 59.76. So I'm sure he is a very happy man today. So before he became a YouTuber, he was a mathematician. So he's very well educated. And I do love to watch his videos because it keeps me kind of level-headed and grounded. A lot of people think he's a bear, like he's always very bearish. But that's just because that most people have most of their wealth in altcoins. Okay, so next up we have InvestAnswers. So James from InvestAnswers. So I do like to watch his videos. He has a very data-driven approach, and also the fact he is also Irish. He's also very vocal on X. So I did see this post from Plan C. He says, InvestAnswers holds a master's in finance from Wharton Business School, specializing in finance risk management. He leverages his deep understanding of technology and disruptive innovations. Known for his adaptability in building models, he applies his sharp analytic skills to identify early alpha opportunities and strategically enter high leverage positions. You probably have heard of InvestAnswers. It is quite a big channel. It's coming in at, he has 529 subscribers. He does have a serious work ethic. I think he puts out a video every single day, mostly covering Bitcoin and Solana and Tesla. So I do find his content very, very valuable. So the third person on my list is Jason Piscino. Now, he does come out with daily videos as well too. Maybe not so on the weekend, but definitely Monday to Friday. What I like about Jason Piscino is he's a full-time macro investor, swing trader for over 16 years in real estate, commodities, stocks, and crypto. On his channel, he creates daily videos using technical analysis and market sentiment, investing with macro outlook on economic and business cycles. So again, Jason Piscino uses a very data-driven approach. And one thing about Jason, I have to give him credit for. I remember when we were back in 2023, down at the lows, pretty much here. And a lot of people were like, when we were at like 16K, a lot of people were calling for 10K, 8K, 3K. He was actually very, very bullish. And he was actually buying the dip here. And he maintained his bullish bias all throughout 2023. So I do love Jason Piscino's content, and that he doesn't just cover crypto, he also covers the business cycle, he also covers stocks and the real estate cycle. So yes, he provides very, very good content, and he's also very much active on Twitter. So next up is Elio Trades. So this is another quite a big channel. So he's coming in with 635,000 subscribers. Now, Elio Trades was probably one of the first YouTubers I came across when I got into cryptocurrency back in 2019. This guy is an absolute veteran, and he's been in the space since, let's see his old videos. Yeah, he's been making videos for the last 6 years. And when I first started getting into the crypto space, I actually learned a lot off this guy. Another thing what I like about Elio Trades is he's very much into crypto gaming. And he believes that crypto gaming is the key to mass adoption into crypto, which I believe does make sense. Back in the day when I used to follow Elio Trades, he was very good at coming out with gem picks, like lower market cap cryptocurrencies, which was good for making quick gains. But now, since his channel exploded in the previous bull run, he doesn't share much low caps anymore, but still his content is very good. He's also quite active on Twitter, and he does have his own cryptocurrency known as Superverse. So next up is TraderX. So as you can see, he only has 6 videos up on his YouTube channel. Now, he did have many, many more, but he did take them all down recently just for, I think he has to put in some notification to say that they're not financial advice. So he did say in a recent stream that he will be reposting all of his videos. He's also quite active on X, Twitter. He does do a lot of shit posting, and he's very good for sharing trades that he's getting into, which is quite valuable. I also love his style of trading. So he's majority a leverage trader. So he's very good at explaining price action and mapping out horizontal lines, and he does trade level to level. He also uses supply and demand strategies, and he's just very good at explaining price action, setting your invalidations, where to pull a trigger for a long or a short, explaining deviations. He's very good at explaining his method of trading. So I think his style of trading is exceptional, and I've learned an absolute load from this guy. So definitely give TraderXO a follow. So next up, we have Traders Reality. Now, I've been following this guy for for the last 2 years. A friend of mine actually told me to follow him. But his name is Tino. So Tino has a very unique way of trading. So he has his own hybrid system, and he uses vector candles, but he also uses the M and W formations. He has a trading group, a paid group, but he also has some free content explaining his method of trading. What also I like about Tino is his rants about Bitcoin. And he's also very good at projecting where price is going to go in the future, in the short term, as he is a scalper. He also covers commodities, Forex. He does provide very good content. He's on X, but he's not that active. But yeah, I suggest you definitely give him a follow. So next up is Dynamo DeFi. So this guy, his name is Patrick. He is excellent at covering DeFi in the crypto space. But not only that, he's very good at airdrop videos. how to farm airdrops. So he does provide very, very good content. I think he's very underrated because he only has 50,000 subscribers, but definitely check him out. He's also quite active on X as well. So last up, we have Daniel Makavo. So Daniel Makavo, he's a young guy. He's from Australia. I only came across him in the last year, but he's very, very good at finding narratives quite early. Like he was probably one of the first persons that I've seen come across meme coins on Base. If you don't know what Base is the layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum run by Coinbase. So he does have a paid group. Now, I do think it's quite expensive. I think his paid group is something like $10,000, but it's for a life access. I do think that is a little bit too expensive. Not to say that paid groups are a bad thing, but having said that, his content on his YouTube page is excellent. I'd advise anyone to watch his free crypto course. It's 4 hours long. It used to be on his paid course, but he obviously released it for free last month. If you're new to crypto and you're new to get into meme coins, I highly recommend to give that video a watch. Other than that, though, his content is very, very good. He has worked with the Tate brothers in the last bull run. He's also on Twitter. His name is CryptoDan19. I actually found it very difficult to find him on Twitter because he doesn't link his Twitter on his YouTube page. But after a while, I did discover him, and he is quite active on X, and I would highly recommend following him. So there you have it, folks. That is your video. There are the top crypto influencers in the space, in my opinion. So if you got value of this one, please go down, smash the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.